Hey, Andy Hanks with RockyTrax. I am doing a series of little tutorial videos on setting up our new 2022 No Boundaries camper. It's one of the campers in our rental fleet that we offer for camping here in western Colorado and eastern Utah. And I thought I'd do a little bit more detailed video on how to hook up the sewer, the electrical, and the water on this No Boundaries camper. So I'm gonna flip the screen and we're gonna get into it. So I keep all of these things in the back storage compartment of the No Boundaries camper, and we'll do sewer first. So I keep the sewer hose in this blue container, which I store right in the back corner of that little compartment there. This thing's kind of funny. You can pull and pull and pull and try and get this lid off, and it won't come off. But if you just push in, like right underneath the lip, it comes right off. Okay, so I am dispersed camping, so I can't set this up and hook it into an actual campground, but I'll just show you the connection points. So if you are at a campground that has all that, this is how you'll do it. So you'll take this end of the hose, which, by the way, I've got some rubber gloves right here, so you don't have to get your hands dirty. And you'll take this end of the hose. It's never been used. It's brand new. That's why I'm handling it without gloves. And it's going to twist on right here. So if you remove this cap, this end will go right on there and twist into place. The other end is going to go off to your sewer dump in your campground and just drop down in the hole there at your campsite. So pretty straightforward. And your valves right here, you've got your valve for your gray tank and your valve for your wastewater tank. So the one on the left is going to be your gray water. That's your sink and your shower. The one on the right is your toilet. So what I do when I'm at a campground, I will hook up my hose, run it out to the sewer dump there at the campground. I will pull the valve open for the gray tank. That way all the water that's going down the sink and the shower can freely flow right on out of the camper. I won't do that for the wastewater right away, and I'll tell you why. Wastewater, especially with solids and toilet paper, flushes a lot better if there's some volume to it. So what that means is if you let that wastewater tank fill up like a third of the way, which maybe that's a day, maybe that's 2 days, I don't know how long it'd take you, but once you have some extra volume behind it, then you come out here and you pull that black tank or that wastewater tank valve, and all that extra weight and water will push all that toilet paper and stuff out. Then close the valve and wait another couple days. So that's how I do that. All right, electrical. So your electrical hookup for your shore power is right here. Here's your power cord, which is also in that rear compartment. This end of the cord right here connects into this one right here. And then you got this little threaded sleeve. You tighten it down like this until it's snug all the way. Get it lined up there so it'll thread. Get that nice and tight like that. And then the other end right here, this is the end that will plug into your 30 amp plug at your campsite. Now if you end up at like an older campsite that doesn't have that 3-prong 30 amp plug, maybe it just has your standard 110, you would take this little adapter right here. This end would go on your cord, and this end right here would go in the 110 plug. All right, let's move over to the water. So I keep this water hose also in that back compartment. Your city water connection is right here, and you would just hook this end of the hose up. Make sure you've got this water reducer attachment so it limits the amount of water pressure going into the camper so you don't overpower the lines and blow one of your water lines. So that just hooks in right here, threads in like your standard hydrant. The other end of the hose is going to hook to your water source there at your campground. So there's your water hookup, your electrical hookup, and that's the same if you were hooking up to a power box at a campground, or if you just are hooking it up to a generator. And then here's your sewer hookup, again, if you're at a campground with. So I hope that answers all your questions. If you have any additional questions or concerns about hooking up this camper, say you've rented the camper, your camp trip's coming up, and you're watching this video and you still have questions, feel free to reach out to me at info@RockyTrax.com, and that's TRAX, info@RockyTrax.com. I'm Andy. I'm happy to help you with anything that I can. And if you do rent from me, I do a thorough walkthrough and help you get checked out on the camper before you go. It's just these videos are helpful to also have in case you have additional questions. Thanks for watching.